Nate Abarea here with the pride of Huntington Beach, tonight's man of the match, the OCFC 2-goal hero, Connor Gordon. First off, congratulations on the brace this evening. Congratulations on the 3 points that puts your side top of the table. Talk about your feelings right now post-match.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great feeling. I think we really worked hard to get the win tonight, and obviously I had a couple more chances that I didn't do too well with, but we got the 2 goals, and then Eric finished off the third, and we walk away with 3 points. So it was a good win. It's a great feeling right now.
Yeah, Eric finished off that third one with authority. We'll talk about that in a moment. We were having a laugh off camera about that third goal for Orange County, but let's talk about your goals, Connor. Let's first off talk about that strike in the 42nd minute. A beautiful dummy from one of your teammates set you up perfectly. Take us from there.
Yeah, it was actually some of the best play I think we've had all year. It started with Brandon. He got it out to a center back. We got it to Danny. I even got a touch in. We got it back to Kevin, and then we worked it up nicely out to the right wing with Daniel Yo. He hit it across to Sandro, and he dummied it, and it was just a nice, easy place in the corner. It felt good, and it was good to hit the back of the net on that one.
Yeah, we were talking about it from up top. Alessandro with a dummy that played a huge role. Everybody in the stadium, I think, thought he was going to shoot or at least take a touch there. He said, no, I'll leave it for Connor, and you did the rest. Then the second goal, a real interesting one, because Albion had climbed back into the game, got it to 1-1 with that goal from Amani Walker, their leading goal scorer, and then had a couple of chances to go ahead 2-1, and it seemed like momentum was back on the side of the host. Then a vicious counterattack saw you net your second of the night. Take us to that second goal.
Yeah, it started with a really good pressing by our team, and the ball came to Danny. And I think as soon as he got it, we kind of made eye contact, and it was just a matter of waiting for it, and he played it at the perfect moment. It took their last defender out of the play, and the other center back came across, and we went around him, and then it was just in the corner. I think it was just a quality pass by Danny, and that's really what started it. And it was all the way through the back line. We pressed and won it high up the field, so that was a really good play on behalf of our team.
Okay, we've talked about your 2 goals. We got to talk about the third goal, the close-range hammer job from your friend Eric Bueller. You love seeing center backs step up and get opportunities to score. That brought a smile to everyone's face, and pretty much the entire locker room laughing about it post-match. Eric beaming with pride from his goal. Take us through what you saw with all of the color that went into it.
Yeah, it was actually an amazing moment for Eric. So it was a corner kick, and they were lining up with a zone for most of the game. And I think it was the first ball that they initially won. We got it back in, and it fell to Eric, and he smashed it and tried to see if he could pop it through the net. And yeah, it was an amazing moment to see a guy who's worked so hard all the time. He's been through injury, been through like everything you can imagine, and it was amazing to see him put that in the back of the net. It was a really great moment to be a part of.
It was a moment that makes the center backs union of the world proud, certainly. That was a fine moment for Eric Mueller. Empty net from 2 yards out, and he still hits it as hard as he possibly can. Nets it with authority, 3-1 to OCFC. And Connor, that ends up being the final score, and with the win tonight, you guys go top of the table. Talk about what that feels like after a grueling 2-week stretch for this team with games all over the southwest of the United States. And at least you drive home tonight knowing we're top of the table, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we had the loss in the Open Cup this Wednesday, and we've really started to focus back on the NPSL, and we did all that we can tonight. And it was really, I think it was a more of a statement win tonight as to what we can do and what we're going to do for the rest of the season. So yeah, we're excited to be top of the table, and we're going to stay there, I think.
Oh, absolutely, sky's the limit for this OCFC team. Before we let you go, Connor, anybody you want to say hello to?
My girlfriend and my mom, they're watching tonight, so I was, hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Classy on the microphone, classy on the pitch, the 2-goal hero this evening, your man of the match for OCFC in a 3-1 victory, Connor Gordon. Nate Abarea back here with you. OCFC with a massive 3 points this evening, a 3-1 victory over the host ASC San Diego. A captain's effort out there for 90 minutes from the man standing next to me, Michael Bryant. You're a big part of the match tonight. Talk about what you saw really in the middle of it for all 90 minutes out there.
I saw every single player out there just running, pressing. I thought that was one of the better games that we played all season. And I was just incredibly proud watching everybody press. And we've been practicing so hard to press people, and we did it perfectly today. And it was awesome to see that and made me so proud as a captain because we've been working really hard. 4 games in 2 weeks is hard. And to get a result like this, get top of the table, it's awesome. Awesome feeling for us.
Again, 4 games in 2 weeks. That bears repeating for this side. A war of attrition these last 14 days for OCFC. And you get to leave San Diego tonight after the last 2 weeks that this team's had and the ups and downs that have gone with it. The disappointment in the Open Cup during the midweek. You guys rebound with a purpose here tonight. And you get to drive back up north, top of the table in the Southwest. Talk about what that feels like.
Oh man, the long drive is going to be a very nice back to OC. But this was a huge game. We just need to take this momentum now and keep carrying it. And we need to get that first place in the Southwest Conference. That's our main goal now since we're out of the Open Cup. That's our one focus right now, and that's what we're going to keep pushing for every practice.
All the eggs certainly in the NPSL basket already. Looking forward to the postseason, but still a long way to go in this regular season. Still plenty of business to do for OCFC, and you guys did the business this evening. Big lending of a hand from one Connor Gordon with a brace this evening. Talk about what you saw from your number 14 out there.
Man, he could have had a hat trick out there. He played awesome today. He had a couple chances in the Open Cup game in midweek, and he was unlucky to finish them, but he came back, didn't let that drought on him, and he came back, scored 2 huge goals, and like I said, could have had a big third one, but that was awesome by him. I was so proud of him for working. He worked his butt off today. It was awesome. He was flying down the line. It was awesome.
And the third goal, one that brought a smile to everybody involved with OCFC. And like I said in the prior interview, a smile to the faces of center backs all around the world. It was a proper center backs goal. Talk about Eric Mueller netting the third and what you saw in that rather chaotic play that led to the goal.
Eric Mueller doesn't get credit at all. Center backs get little to no credit, and for him to get that goal, you should have seen his face. The biggest smile I have ever seen on him. He was ecstatic. He ran to the sideline. I was just so proud of him to be in the right place at the right time and just smash it home. I'm so happy for one of my really, really good friends. He deserves it.
Michael, have you ever seen someone hit a ball harder into an empty net from a yard and a half out?
Honestly, it looked like a clearance, a typical center back clearance right there, but I'm just glad it went in. It was awesome.
You're saying it almost went through the net. So you guys leave here, top of the table, a fine night. Talk about the biggest keys for you. We're saying there's still plenty of business to do in this regular season. Can't start thinking about the playoffs just yet, but you guys are in pole position to hit the home stretch in the NPSL. If you could pinpoint 1 or 2 things for this Orange County side to really focus in on or really hone in on, what would those 2 things be?
I just had to say, we can't get complacent. We can't take every practice being lazy and act like we've already won it, because we haven't. We just have so much work to do. We have Golden State at home, which is going to be a huge game for us, and every single game is the biggest game, and we have to take 3 points out of every single game. And I know we can. We just got to play like we did tonight, and I think this win is going to get us going, and I think we're going to finish strong and bring the title back home to OC.
Absolutely. Classy as ever, a fine captain's effort from Michael Bryant. Before we let you go, Michael, anybody you'd like to say hello to?
The fans that came out tonight, to be honest, it was awesome to see them out there, and I had a big smile on my face walking over to the sideline after the game, and their support is awesome. Driving all the way down here to San Diego, that's hard, but I appreciate their support. It's awesome.